Before this video starts, please do me a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button and notification button down below. It's completely free and it helps out my channel a ton. Thanks again, and let's get on into the video. Alright guys, what's going on? Your girl here. So pretty much in today's video, we will be going over all the updates that have took place, all the patch notes, update logs, everything that has took place in today's update, because this update has been delayed twice already. And honestly, I was a little bit upset about it because it got delayed again when it was supposed to be released the other night. But yeah, so right off the bat, we did get two new SEUGNDAS, which is Volcanica and Slash. They also did add Arrogante Segunda, which I will be showcasing all three of them in a later video soon. They did rework Arrogante. Moving on down, they did add Taekwondo, but that was already added in the game a little bit early. There is a new mythical weapon for Aron cards, and it is called Mother's Petty, and you pretty much just roll for this. There is a new ultra skill move for speed, and that is called Serum W. Now this is the ultra skill speed that has already been shown, that I did show in another video. So yeah, they finally added it. Right off the bat, they did rework Berserk. Pretty much it's rare now. They did rework the water visual effects. So yeah, that's really good as well for water. They did add the Quincy weapon, the brand new Quincy weapon, the one that freaking up tilts you in the air. So that Quincy weapon's finna be broken a lot, as you can already combo off of it, and not to mention it does have two crits. So the first crit is being the up tilt, and then the other one is you're pretty much doing a jump slam into the air. So yeah, there also is a new Quincy essence, and this Quincy essence is called True Blood Essence. And pretty much what you can do is you can use your normal blood and your article blood at the same time. I will put it on screen of what it looks like and what the description do say. You can pretty much now purchase the bank product in a game that allows you to use your bank wherever. So pretty much you do not have to go to Nail just to go check your items or get your items out of the bank anymore. So that is a really good feature. They did nerf Phoenix all across the board. They did nerf Echo debuff from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. And yeah, I think that was fair. I didn't really see no problem about it. But they did fix the bug where Gojo Boss and Rukon dropped 6 eyes, and it was really supposed to just drop the hollow purple scroll. So that has now been fixed. So for those who was farming that boss, you can guys go back to farming that boss. It has been fixed. They did fix the hidden NPC not giving the right items, so that has been good. And then they did remove the bug that allowed dive on Shark Segunda to play under the sea globally, and you know, I'm glad that's finally fixed, because I did have to fight about that. So going on down, they did nerf the Arankar Yamato crit, so it has been reduced from 30 to 20, so it's just by 10%. It's not that bad. Clubberite crit on the ground, damage reduced from 25 to 20. Clubberite crit in the air reduced from 35 to 15. Now that is huge. I think that's been nerfed just by like what, 20%. So that's kind of good. Unseen Blade should no longer have evasive iframes on flash step anymore. So I'm finally happy about that, because Unseen Blade has been buggy a lot lately, and it's finally being fixed. Scythe crit stunts reduced from 1.2 seconds to 0.6. And that's pretty good. Flower Blossom now has N-lag, so it shouldn't be able to true combo anymore, which is a really good thing. Flower Blossom sword is super sped up, so the sword travels to hits faster. Faster Hurrience damage reduced from 8% to 4%, so that's good. It's just pretty much been cut in half. It's still not trash, but it's really not good no more. Anti's duration now lasts for 15 seconds instead of 20 seconds, so as again, it's been cut in half. That's pretty good. Anti's damage buff is now 10% instead of 40. My bad. Instead of 40%, it is now 10%. Now that's crazy. That's like a 30% 30% difference now. So yeah, that kind of got gutted. Fair extension damage nerfed from 55 to 20. Now that is the biggest one right there. 55 to 20, so pretty much Fear does not do no damage no more. It's still good, but it only does a little bit of damage now. Fear impale damage reduced from 60 to 25. Selfless Heart heals 10% HP instead of 15, and hence steps cooldown increase, flash fake out cooldown increase. So these are fair. I don't have no complaints about these, because these are fair. Lethal Lagan puts Zonk Bogan on cooldown. Zonk Bogan now puts Lethal Lagan on cooldown. Lethal Reagan now puts Zonk Bogan and a slide on cooldown. So pretty much if you use Lethal Lagan, Zonk Bogan and slide will both finally get put on cooldown, meaning you can no longer spam those two moves. Slide now puts Zonk Bogan on cooldown as well. So yeah, I mean that's kind of fair because you pretty much could just spam any freaking move you wanted to on Quincy Keto. So pretty much Quincy Keto is getting another nerf, pretty much to be exact. Ice Junko M1s now should stun for less now, so that's pretty much good. Medic title buffs from 50% to 1% healing buff. Now, I don't know why they did that. I didn't really have a problem with Medic, but you know, that it's got gutted. Sonic Pogan travel speed reduced. All of Thunder's debuffs now last for 4 seconds. And then the obtainable move, cross shot. If you have this move, you wasn't supposed to have it, so it has been removed. And pretty much everything is still the same. So Shark Dive increase cooldown has been increased. Blooming Cut now costs 20 SP instead of 15. So for those who's running like 50-15, can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. Shatter Comment now stuns less, and Shatter Comment now has more in lag. So that's pretty good. I think that's really good. There's no problem about that because it did stun for a good while, and not to mention if you're in Clan Wars and you're fighting 2 people with Shattered Comment, you're stunned for a good while. You really can't move. So I'm glad that they finally implemented this in the game and finally kind of took care of that situation. Another thing they did do, Water Geyser now has in lag upon usage. Light C hitbox has been reduced, and then they did say that more Shatter Comment nerfs. However, some minor buffs compared to it is not completely useless. So yeah, that's fair. That's really fair. But yeah, that freaking stun on Shattered Comment, and then they have 2 of them. Yeah, that was just crazy. I couldn't really do nothing at all. Right off the bat, Ryotsu Ren steals less Ray and has a slightly longer cooldown. Fusion core brightness lowered, so I'm really glad about that because honestly I couldn't see when I was around that thing. It was just kind of bright. I didn't really have a complaint about it, but it was a little bit too high. So yeah, that's a good one. Confusion's cooldown raised a bit. Mod / Star Clan HP nerfed. All other stats remain the same. Water Geyser Geyser Rage reduced. Range, my bad, I'm sorry. Neliel crit now has some in lag to it. Kendo's posture scaling reduced a bit. Yamato's M1 damage reduced, and then you know it goes on to Berserk. But you know that's pretty much fair. I really don't have no issues about it. Yamato's already crazy as it is, so the Arankar weapon getting its nerf for Yamato is actually a good because it did a lot of damage, and now that it's got nerfed, it's pretty balanced. I'd say it's pretty balanced. It's not completely gutted, but it's balanced. I don't have a complaint about it. I think that was fair, to be honest. But going on down, Berserk did get his whole entire rework, but Berserk does have less hyper armor now while in Bankai, I believe, or I think that's just Shikai. I could be wrong, but yeah. And right off the bat, increased windup on pretty much these are all Thunderbolts moves. So Calavano Blast and Splitting Thunder, hyper armor has been removed, so meaning you can now go up to them and just hit them. And the hyper armor is gone, so yeah, it's not that bad. Warden crit windup increased, posture damage reduced 70% to 60%. Iframes linger for a bit longer after the Let's pop animation runs out, so that's kind of good. So pretty much when you pop Let's, you still have a longer iframe, kinda. Visor Realce Ray variant reduced from 105% to 35%. So I don't know how I feel about this. It does say skull, so I do believe this was a joke, but if it wasn't a joke, that's crazy. From 105% to 35% is really crazy. I don't see why they did it like that. They should at least put it to 55% if that was the case, because I didn't really have an issue with it at all. But you know, it's their game, they do whatever. 2 steps cooldown 18 to 10 seconds is generally impossible to land, so I guess that's fair. 2 steps posture damage reduced from insta guard break to about 50%. Shikai only. Both Bankai moves now no longer take mode and have significantly shorter cooldowns, so that's good. And then it goes on to talk about death dealing. At first I did thought death dealing got buffed across the board, but pretty much it was just a gift ball that's just pretty much been buffed. So gift ball damage increased from 10% to 15%. Gift ball posture damage increased 20-25%. Gift ball stun increased from 0.3 to 0.6. Gift ball flash stab disabled and slowed. So pretty much everything is gift ball. Okay, that's fair. I don't really see the biggest buff for it, but gift ball just pretty much got buffed. That was the only thing that got buffed, was gift ball. So I don't really think it was that, like, you know, that bad. So let me know what you guys think about this though, because I have no complaints though. I do think this is really fair. These nerfs aren't that bad. I don't have no complaints about them whatsoever. I am hyped about this update though, because they did add Arrogante. Now Arrogante Segunda already looks dope as it is. It is freaking game changing. But Volcanica, some of the moves don't make sense. I do believe Slash is a little buggy. Like I said, I will be showcasing Slash Segunda, Arrogante Segunda, and Volcanica Segunda all in a separate video, but as well as the Quincy weapon again to show you guys what it does in game. But as I said, they really did cook this update. There is a lot of stuff that has been added. Black Claw did get nerfed a little bit. The stun reduction did get nerfed, so it's been reduced pretty much in a way. They did say a lot of other stuff, so they did fix Berserk's range. Pretty much a lot of stuff that I haven't gone over in this video, but that's pretty much all about it. Let me know what you guys think about this update. Was it a W? Was it an L? Let me know down below in the comments, because I do read every single comment. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. It does help out a ton. I am trying to improve daily, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. Let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, that's it for me. And as always, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.